If you're struggling this much to get through the cabin of an airplane, you might want to lose a little bit of weight. How's everybody doing? My name is Anthony Brian Logan, and today we got to talk about a ridiculous video that I've come across on the internet of a TikToker by the name of Big Curvy Olivia. I'm not making that up. That's that person's real moniker. They have a TikTok. I'll link to it in the box. I know some of you guys would love to see it, but that's a different story, and I digress. Before I get to the videos of this person struggling with everyday life because of their massive size, I just want to say a few things. First of all, I'm not trying to make fun of obese people. It's not even about that, because at one point I was a lot bigger than I am right now. Now, was I 500 pounds? Was I the size of a baby grand piano? Was I unable to get through the cabin of an airplane? Never, never. I just was like, right now I'm more like basketball size, but back then I was more like football size. Still athletic, but just weightless. The point I'm making is you can lose weight. I've lost weight. Anybody can lose weight. And if you are 4, 5, 6, 7, 800 pounds, you're going to have some serious problems. It's not even about making fun, nothing like that. But I think the whole quote unquote body positivity movement is damaging to people. I've seen quite a bit of TikToks of these girls just gorging themselves with food, not even caring how big they get. And to be clear, it's not even about male or female necessarily, because if you're 500 pounds as a male or female, you're going to have health problems regardless of what. You're talking about all kinds of problems with your bones and your joints, and you're going to have heart problems and problems breathing. It's going to be a big mess regardless. But the thing about the women is they are more, how can I say, they're more easily impressionable, especially at a younger age, by social media. So when they go to TikTok and they see these fat influencers, fat influencers, as they may call themselves, gorging on just whatever they want to eat, not really caring about their appearance, slovenly, not taking care of themselves. When they see stuff like that, they kind of get influenced, and then they want to become part of that. Now, obviously, you are going to have a lot of health problems, like I said earlier. I've never seen an elderly person like 70, 80, 90 years old that was 800 pounds. If you know of an elderly person that's that big, you let me know in the comments. I'd love to be proven wrong. The point I'm making is, if you are that big and you stay that big for an extended period of time, you are just cutting down the years of your life. It's a slow way to delete yourself. And I don't know about y'all, but I love life. I love myself. I love those who are around me. I'm not trying to go no time soon. So health is wealth. The whole body positivity thing is no bueno. And before I jump any further into it, let's look at a couple of different videos. First, this is the airplane video from earlier. Now, there may be sound, but I'm not going to play it with the sound on because I don't want to get a copyright. It's probably music or something crazy like that. But you see the caption here. Honestly, it's discrimination that they can't build wider aisles in airplanes 2023. No, it's not discrimination. It's not discrimination. You are just humongous. And quite frankly, this is like some like almost OnlyFans type stuff. There's a lot of guys out there like gigantic people like this. A lot of men, to be totally frank, it's a lot of men that like humongous women like this. Hey, I'm not trying to judge a guy for his likes or dislikes. I'm just trying to talk about the people that are actually this big. You're doing a disservice to yourself and to your health. It's not okay to be that big because, again, you're not going to make it too much longer in your life if you stay that size. Okay? This is not discrimination. You are just way too big. And it's not going to get any better if you keep on gaining weight. That's a terrible freeze frame. There, okay, that's a little bit better. I ain't want to see all that extra action in the back. But if you stay this size and then you continue to just pack on the pounds, because I doubt there's a nutrition plan here. I doubt there's an exercise plan here. You pack on the pounds, you're going to be on that 600-pound life, and then they're going to be taking you out back like a hog and spraying you down with one of them little attachments on the hose that got the soap and the water at the same time. Now, a human being shouldn't be treated like that. A human being should not be subject to that type of way of living. You should be able to be more autonomous and not be relying upon nurses and whatnot in your 20s just because of your size. And again, I'm not trying to make fun of people that are obese or big or whatever, because I've been there. Not nowhere near this, but I weighed a lot more than I did right now. I'm 6'3". I'm probably about 220 pounds right now. You know, if I stop eating them cookies, I can go down to about 210, but I'm in a good range. Okay. One thing I don't do is eat a whole big server tray of food like I've seen on that 600 pound life. It'd be a whole server tray of food to eat that all at once. I'm gonna have one meal today, and it's gonna be something nice, like some fish, asparagus, grilled chicken. The point I'm making is I may have my little food vices here and there, but nothing that will get me to this size here. Okay. And that is the point. You don't want to get to that size. Now, here is Olivia again. And this caption says, when you get stuck, with the shocked face. Now, what's happening here is there's some kind of outdoor dining. There's a bench and a table in front of her. And there's some kind of small tree right there. And I guess the tree, I don't think the tree is preventing her from being able to get out. I just think that she kind of, snookered herself into this little corner right here, and she's having a hard time being able to get up and out. She might need some assistance. Now, there's a camera right there. Obviously, somebody's recording her. That person could help her, but hey, we got to get the good content out there. This is really giving me OnlyFans vibes. I already see the play here. I already know kind of what's going on. A lot of this stuff, I feel like we're being played because a lot of this stuff that happens on social media, it's done to elicit a response. And they know, when I say they, I mean those who are making the content, they know that there are a lot of guys, really, because that's really what it is. There's a lot of guys, a lot of men, a lot of males, heterosexual males that like this kind of stuff. Oh, she's curvy. Well, hey, if you like it, I love it, but I don't love it. I think this is very dangerous for girls to be trying to be like. Okay. And that's her. I'm sure the person with the camera had to help her get out of this little predicament right here. But yeah, this is not it. This is not it. Yeah, you don't want to be that big because, like I say, you're going to be cutting years off of your life. I've never seen an elderly person that's that big. This person probably like in their 20s, and what's your life expectancy after this? I mean, it's all good if you're able to get on OnlyFans and you're able to get some of these chubby chasers or whatever that like your content, but then what about your personal health? Okay, you're going on to the site, you're making money, you might make money for a couple of years, is that all, you might have $1 million in the bank from being gigantic, but what about your health though? Is your health worth $1 million? I don't know about y'all, but as I close, I'm gonna say this: I would not sacrifice my health for any dollar amount, for any level of attention, for any level of notoriety. Even some of your celebrities that have been real big fat, like what's a man's name? Jonah Wilson. My man, you know what I'm talking about. He was chubby, nowhere near that. And then now you see him, he's like looking like Post Malone now. Post Malone, another one. Chubby, lost a lot of weight. Rebel Wilson, chubby, lost a lot of weight. The list goes on and on. When you get to a certain level, you're like, you know what? Okay, I got enough money, but what about my health though? All right, I'm having diabetes. I'm having all type of problems. I can't really breathe well. I'm on a CPAP machine. Okay, they're talking about when I go to the doctor that I need to lose weight or I'm going to die. So at a certain point, you got to put your health above any wealth or the chasing of your wealth, because you cannot take it with you. I'll tell you that much right now. And you don't want to be trying to take it with you and fail when you get to be 35 years old. That's not the wave. But I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? How do you feel about what's going on here with big curvy Olivia? Is it an elaborate promotion for her potential OnlyFans page? Is it just her trying to ride the wave of this fat influencer type of thing? How do you feel about this kind of content being put on your TikToks and whatnot, glorifying the behavior? So then you have a bunch of young girls that consume it and think it's okay. And then they consume a bunch of calories and get to be humongous, 19 years old, 500 pounds, and then all kind of serious, debilitating health issues are coming about. And one more thing I almost forgot. The biggest issue here, no pun intended or pun intended, doesn't matter. The biggest issue here, C19. What do they say the top 2 risk factors are? Elderly obese. That's what they say right there. Pre-existing conditions. If you are 25 years old and 1,000 pounds, you're going to have pre-existing conditions aside from being morbidly obese. Aside from being the size of a baby grand piano, you're going to have diabetes, you're going to have high cholesterol, blood pressure, all of that. You get C19, you're going to croak. That's what they say. That's not what I'm saying. That's what, quote unquote, they say. And I think that's been evidence. Anytime you see somebody that truly dies of the bug, they were either in a nursing home, 100 years old, already had a bunch of other problems, or they were morbidly obese. And with young people, it was like that. You know, they're talking about, oh, well, it doesn't normally affect young people. And then when it does, they want to highlight the fact that they were young to scare you into getting the shot. But then what they don't tell you is that the person who was 16 years old also weighed 800 pounds. We got to take control of our health as a people. That is very imperative. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.